This is the real ceiling of the gift net life. Men want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Purchased 2,500 square meters of land on a desert island. It took 2 years. Build a small farmhouse that countless people envy. Not only did they reclaim the wasteland to achieve self-sufficiency, solving the field electricity problem with solar energy, 30-year-old Devin refuses mental abuse. Luminous savings. Bought a piece of land in the Yasser Islands. I plan to transform this place into a dream garden of Eden. Although most of it is still undeveloped virgin jungle, but the Mediterranean climate with suitable temperatures. I don't know how many people dream of a vacation. The resort has joined the Cheap Brothers. Let Devin open up enough space soon. As for these stubborn roots, you need to harness the power of technology. Use excavators to keep them away from different. By the way, after leveling the ground, and Devin was just getting ready to build the money. After all, it's all land bought with money. These logs naturally cannot be wasted. Wait until it is cut to the appropriate length. Then use a scraper to peel the skin uniformly. This is to remove the hidden eggs inside. Speed up the evaporation of water from the wood. This allows logs to be preserved for a longer time. And then you throw it in the fire and you carbonize it. The purpose is to achieve the effect of insect and preservative. He thought that this wave of operation was already his limit, but Devin took out the birch for an outing. I didn't expect it. After applying evenly to the wood surface. Don't say that one room is passed down for 3 generations. It has been passed down for 3 generations without any problems. Waiting for the wood to dry, Devin uses sticks to plan the foundation of his new home, then drive the excavator. Ditches are dug along the markers. Then with the assistance of Woodworking County, arrange the carbonized columns neatly in it. You can know this bend just by looking at the quantity. It's quite big, not to mention after using the baffle to create the mold. And they used volcanic rock with concrete. In this way, even if the tsunami comes, he can't do anything about it. After trimming all the machine columns to flush, then we can fasten the bottom beam. And in order to make the framework more tightly connected, the corresponding slot needs to be sawed out in the wood. But just in case, in addition to reinforcement with basic nails, super glue should also be inserted into the seams to stick it firmly. Then Devin stood each one on its feet, arranged where he should be. And then the squares go up to the top. The upper corner code is arranged below, fixed with the base. And what humans can't do, then you need to use the power of the crane. Install logs weighing hundreds of caddies. The junction of the column and the beam. Also install trip to increase stability, but still worried about him. It was reinforced with iron nails inside and out. Then he cut the wooden square to verify the length. Fix the bottom joist as well. And before you start laying the floor, you have to brush the wood with an embommer in advance. Then it can be neatly laid on the frame. Be careful to reserve the position of each column, so that there is a tight fit between each floor. Due to the inconvenience of transportation on the island, plus I don't have the right tools at hand, and Devin had to rely on this mail saw for his lumber, and encounter inappropriate places. It has to be taken off again for rework. So just a dozen seconds of footage. He has to put in several times more effort than others. With the top of Jilin also installed in place. Given the rainy weather here in the Mediterranean, Devin didn't dare to stop for a moment. Immediately put into the laying of the biography. Fortunately, his wife also followed Devin to the island. As the saying goes, men and women are not tired of working together. With a good wife to help cut the planks, let Devin quickly complete the basic ceiling. Then use wooden slats to determine the mountain. It is convenient to install insulation boards on the roof. Since they are all cut sizes, it's very easy to get Devin to build. Play is covered with high quality and cheap color steel tiles. Although it will be a little crackling when it rains. But in terms of price performance, these are minor issues. And then, Devin uses square wood to secure the frames of each wall. By the way, determine the location of the doors and windows. Don't look at the size of the room. There are 8 windows reserved for light. Then you can get the planks. Seal all for walls. And for the part of the gable triangle on both sides, you also need to use a curve to cut out the corresponding angle. Only then can the wood slab and rock silt be fixed together. As the last plank is laid, the overall shape of the hut looks very well. Now it's just a difference. The door is still vacant. After fixing the door frame with wooden boards, Devin glues the planks he needs. Stick it together to splice out the shape of the door. Then drive iron nails into the upper and lower sides for reinforcement. But due to the requirements for the shape, he also opened a huge cat's eye on the door panel. After fixing it with an anklet, it looks good or not? Let's not talk about it. It is very convenient to see from the outside the situation inside. The main thing is that if you don't guard against a gentleman, you can't guard against a villain. Finally, just use glass glue. Install the surrounding windows, even if the ceiling of the hut is officially completed. As for the indoor insulation, it can't be left behind either. After cutting the insulation board to the appropriate size, stuffed into the mountain reserved for the wall. Although the climate here is relatively mild in winter, but in order to live comfortably in the future, then the work of thermal insulation must not be taken lightly. Hard. And for the gaps between the floors, and Devin just filled it up with glue. It saves the link of covering the thermal insulation cotton. It also prevents mosquitoes from entering the room through gaps. Make sure there is no wind in the room. He just painted the ground with wood wax oil. Do a good job in the maintenance of the board, but considering the height of the doorway is too anti-human for the safety of traveling up and down in the future. And Devin's going to build a terrace out front. Still the same steps as before. You start with carbonized wood. After backfiling the soil, then use square wood to connect with the wooden house base. And Devin cut out the joists. Just apply a layer of anti-corrosion paint to the wood board. It can be fixed to the platform framework. And thanks to the fact that the porch is not very big, 3 columns are enough to support him. Just notice that the pass has to be tilted at a certain angle, so that the rain can better flow downstream. And taking into account the problem of electricity use in the field, after sealing the top with the wooden board, just install solar panels on it. There will be no electricity anxiety in the wild in the future. And as one of the basic elements of wilderness survival, having access to reliable fresh water is definitely number 1. Although I am on a desert island surrounded by the sea, but the island receives a lot of rainfall every year. So you just need to install the diversion trough under the eaves. Get another water storage tank to collect rainwater, 2,000-gallon capacity. Even a shower is more than enough, with the completion of the renovation of the exterior of the cottage. And Devin wasn't in a hurry to get inside. As a desert island mansion, of course, you have to have a separate bathroom. It's obvious this time. The way Devin was built was a lot rougher than before. He replaced the surrounding pillars with hollow bricks, and the volcanic rocks that can be seen everywhere on the island become the best material for filling the foundation. Then use square wood as the base frame. You can use the column to fix it. Fortunately, these are all done projects for German with full proficiency points. Of course not, with the help of my wife. It saves him time dealing with wood. And Devin then cuts the asphalt to the right size, covered on the roof as a waterproof layer. Since the bathroom has no residency requirement, therefore, just fix the wooden board directly on it. Just be aware that each board should be placed on top of each other, so that the rain can better flow downstream, but considering that there may be odor later. So when fixing the frame, also reserve a large enough window. And we all know, foreign friends are basically not Asian peers. Therefore, it is necessary to create a toilet frame. The temperature in late spring and summer is very pleasant. The warm sun shines on the body. Working in this weather is very relaxing for Devin. The ceiling of the walls is also named after the roof. Fixed way of stacking up and down. It will make the whole have a better waterproof effect. Wait for the toilet seat to be installed. And after daily utensils such as bathtubs, just hang a curtain in the middle. You can wash and discharge without disturbing each other. With the completion of the bathroom, in order to be able to develop on the island for a long time, he is going to put a piece of the door, open space transformed into vegetable garden. It doesn't have to be that big. It will be much easier to take care of in the future. And I use some dead branches and leaves as the first layer. After rot, it will not only provide nutrients for vegetable seedlings, it can also increase soil activity and water seepage. To prevent the vegetable garden from being damaged by dogs, you also need to put a guardrail on the Sijujiezwang. Although it seems a bit casual with gauze, but you don't know what sloppiness is until you see the door. However, the appearance is not. It affects the flowering and fruiting of plants in it. Finally, just plant some seedlings that are good to survive. Believe that it won't take long to achieve self-reliance. Now, he was able to commit to the construction of the hut. The interior is now very complete. You just need to add some furniture to check in with your bag. And German after this period of practice. The basic structural framework is completely gone, and a male saw perfected what he was using. Any detail can be handled with little hedging. Finally, just polish the countertop smooth. Assembled into an atmospheric solid wood cabinet. And Devin did exactly that. Splice out the bed frame with a wooden square. After installing the bed legs on the 4 corners, fixing the bed board is much simpler. Just control the spacing of each board, in order to make the overall force more uniform. Create facilities such as desks and wardrobes. It also needs to be brushed with a layer of wood wax oil for maintenance. After the painful operation of Devin, Xiaowu finally feels at home at this moment, waiting for formaldehyde to run away from home. He can't be idle for a moment. Another empty roof was carved out not far away, considering the chicken I bought before. Now most of them have started to raise their husbands and children. Look at their hard work to provide for themselves. For nutrition's sake, Devin is going to build a room for brother chicken. Staff dormitory. The size of the chicken coop doesn't need to be very large, mainly as a daily spawning and hatching chick. But in order to replace it faster in the future, he didn't seal it completely with planks. It turned around and started building the roof. So it's not hard to see that Devin and Ki are true love. You know, he is not willing to use color steel tiles in the bathroom. Fix the door with anklets. Let the dog can't help but show a sad face. After all, it will become more difficult to eat chicken in the future. The door reserved on the other side. It is to replace the specially built self-service area for convenience. Although there is no need for additional insulation indoors, but entertainment facilities must be arranged in place. After the inside and outside are brushed with palm oil for maintenance. Considering the surrounding terrain is too dangerous, it is very easy to trip over uneven volcanic rocks. Build A. It is necessary to have a path leading to the chicken coop. Then fix a circle of barbed wire around, to prevent the chicken brother from running around the island and losing his life. After installing the gate, under the careful guidance of Devin, they quickly adapted to their new home. Even laid 3 eggs on the same day, thank you. It took a total of 2 years before and after. Devin finally fulfilled his original dream. On this desert island, create your own Garden of Eden. I believe that with the end of the construction story, Devin's life will be more exciting in the future.